It'll be the first thing EDG have to break.
Okay, T1 on defense, EDG on attack.
EDG. Can they show off their pedigree here? Reverse sweep, the words.
I'm not really sure they can force into middle too much
Unfair
here.
to whisper.
Oh.
But for now, first moves made. Mid is already controlled.
Dude, Buzz wanted to go for it. And then
He
Meteor was like, well, my smoke's running out.
They've decided to leave Kong Kong over into vents. He has the option to maybe even pinch into the A site while the rest of EDG work heaven.
Yeah. Simon having a little swing up there with Chichu, but no one's really responded. Okay, Chichu does see Buzz, but that's it. They're not getting masses of information here.
Omen flash.
In the meantime,
Omen flash into swing though, so they do kind of clear this question mark early, and that means that the Viper rotate is here fast. Yeah, Meteor is here early.
I don't know if he actually get. Yeah, he just sees
Yeah, that was really nice.
Meteor
They
gets
just didn't
away
think it would be
with
that.
murder. Pop flash bye. Nobody good trade. Better positioning from Meteor again. Just catching him off.
Oh, what is that one?
T1 stands
Really nice from
tall
T1.
with the first
Omen
foul.
flash from Bacchus side. Cleared B early. Meteor was super fast on the rotate. Took a really good timing.
Continues to impress. Easy one backside. Deals with at least the one before he's knocked down.
Stacks hit a nice shot.
T1 don't really miss a beat after letting Fracture slip away.
Oh. Yeah, it's nice.
Nice little spark of rebuilding that confidence here for T1 as well.
The pistols
Obviously gonna feel
is
a little
4-3,
sour.
right? Wait, what's going on in the crowd?
Replay
Is it 4-3 or 5-2? I thought it
Certainly
was
not
4-3.
right into this one, though. This round not yet so thrilling. But we are away. Buzz going to note a lot of presence here, a lot of early
It is
intention.
4-3, yeah, that's what I thought.
Stack's going to commit to try and support him.
EDG have this wall they can sort of bunker behind if they can manage to get on site. Could give them some advantages, but I love where Buzz has found himself. Overcommitting to the spray, though, and
He's out of there. He's actually out of there.
Still standing, and Stack's
He's dropped down, he's getting involved.
T1 look immovable.
Whoa, where are we?
Hopefully we can fix that up for you guys. Oh, that is awful strike after it, but Smoggy is going to make a go of it, but it's easy to close out the round. T1 up to 2.
Oh. No one wants to
Coming into
talk.
this next round, T1. Couple of Guardians, the Bulldog as well.
Fingers crossed.
The guys just don't want to speak. That's so good.
This is a big round, so we'll power through. Bonus here for T1.
It was going so good.
Decent purchase. And have a look at Izu.
Yeah, a bit of a mid-walk with some baiting from Buzz.
Nobody, the one to a little bit of a glance so far. Rowlet, not going to explore far enough yet. But I'm still looking at Izu here. As said, a man of many talents, it feels like.
It sounds so weird, dude.
This time, gonna feel
Oh, there we go.
here.
We're back.
Cool and composed, and he might catch Kung Kung, and he does wait his time.
Check.
The bonus looking
Oh,
deadly
almost got two
already.
there.
Buzz holding down the corner, nobody
Yeah,
there.
that's a
EDG
great
clawing
reply,
back in
Sylvan.
a piece, but Sylvan's position. Hey,
You
this is
either
the
win
map
or
that he's
lose the round with
impressed me
this.
the most playing on this Omen. Oh!
And it turns out to be a loss that's
Back to
devastating.
business for nobody.
He's just flattened.
Unbelievable.
This is interesting for Meteor though.
This
He
round
pushes
is
over
awkward now.
towards middle, clears it, and it has another flank behind.
Into mid. EDG still don't have the sight.
This is good from T1 by the way as well. Just early on, the fact that they got
So much
no
work.
sentinel and they go
Does he get
aggro.
I don't
think he's
oh my
heaven?
God, Stacks. A moment
Ooh,
to shine.
Simon got
He
util
takes
out.
away Simon and buys precious seconds. Done and dealt with by Smoggy. But Meteor's position could be everything.
Oh,
Takes away
boy.
nobody knows where
What
Smoggy is.
an important
Dodges
1v1.
against the paranoia. The TP.
TP's
He ain't fooled.
incredible.
He's checking right. He's looking left. We know Smoggy ain't moved. He's played a risky game and he might be rewarded. Meteor
Really
swings
nice from
and misses.
Smoggy. That was smart as hell.
Calm under pressure.
TP out, made it fall that he could have got elbow, so he went to go clear elbow.
Was the guy too back
And
on
then he
Fracture
just
when T1
had a
won
little
map
peek on the
and
left and just
series
realized it was
point
coming elbow.
to be able to show up, find a 3K, equalize, and come back eventually in OT. That round
It all came down to this duel. 19 HP.
His cool. Him and nobody too.
I mean, obviously the Smoggy round as well, but Smoggy duel.
Simply ridiculous.
But let's kind of put this again in context. That was a bonus.
Yeah,
right? Like
and it was
this
costly.
Is how competitive this is. They are on heaters.
We got 4 and 5. There's only one person that can buy next.
How many far? Nobody's one away as well. Okay, that could be pretty impactful if they get that early. And Kung Kung is puffing up the chest. He wants to try and show that they're a threat towards ramp.
Yeah, EDG really want to push these players away. You want to have a nice little cross setup off of the rope, and Kung Kung's not looking at the right direction.
I thought he had the timing right.
Yeah, I mean, he thought it was clear because of the drone popping.
Now he repositions EDG, gonna find it hard to pin him down here.
It's a weird one because EDG, the Viper Wall is not really helping them get out into the site or into heaven. They've got to face all these angles.
I thought Chi-Chi found a window of timing. He did, and he got caught by the Prowler, but nobody.
Looks like Buzz plays up here a lot. There's 2 people pre-aiming this. I don't know if they saw him earlier, but 2 people pre-aimed that.
Right, thinking about using a stun maybe into vents. T1 have played so many of these maps to quick flood into sight, so maybe EDG have read the over-rotation, but T1 still have 2 leaning.
Yeah, this was so weird.
A bit of a fake here, but look at the re-explosion from Stacks.
Pushed into here to take that jaunt. All comes down to Sylvan, and honestly, he's in a great pose for this.
TP on site.
30 seconds left.
He didn't get spotted.
Oh my god, they have no idea. They're going to surely come this way. They don't! They turn
Meteor,
around.
you cannot go down.
You
You cannot go down.
He can run! He can stall this
Oh
out.
god, now what do they do? He could be anywhere. Izu has a flash as well.
14 seconds! They can't stop! They can't back away! And it's to their death! Meteor holds this down with Izu!
7 seconds, literally just can't plant.
It's too little! Too late! The plan
Rough one for EDG on this. Meteor did great. Slim Doink, thank you so much for the prime, mate. Thank you with the 20 months.
Kung Kung fell down early on into the round.
Yeah, that was a Melons moment.
Right, that was so strange.
I think they just had to go over towards site here, but the thing is, if they get that duel in vents, then different rounds. Both of these rounds have been like really close.
Look at the effect on the money. It gives so
Just
much more
one duel each time, kind of changed it up.
Right, keep this clean. Couple more ults come online. Then you get the full
and
hand
Kang
of
gets
to run with up against a broken
the
purchase
hero gun, so let's see what he can
rifle,
do.
However, is with Kung Kung.
Nobody has an ult as well, and we've seen EDG are so fine with putting ults into ecos.
Positioning down there. We've already had a lot of players dealing with.
Oh my, what a shot that was.
Okay, EDG. Just go on half buys.
Oh dear.
Just go on half buys.
On the B side, and he just got picked off. And yet Izu has stepped into the B main
And
space.
Stacks is going for a play, and there's 3 people next to the frog holding him.
That's so sick. But I'm going to be honest, T1, what are we up to on these rounds against half buys, against force buys?
Nice shot.
God,
My
Smoggy.
goodness, Smoggy.
That's a stunner. Can't do much about that, but you talk about momentum, you talk about keeping clean. That ain't clean from T1, but god damn, that was good from EDG.
Yeah, they had some great shots.
Oh, yeah.
I like the shot on Meteor, must have been nice as well from Smoggy.
What a tantalizing prospect
So
this is
they came into this
If it
with
gets
one
them back
gun,
in the game, it skips the queue for the
and
economy,
there should be
right?
another one down,
They
right, that they
right
can
back
get.
in on a buy. The money's back in a good position. Yeah, the ult round will be coming up pretty soon for T1,
Wait,
but
did
it's
he
not going to be
leave
an
the gun?
impossible scenario now.
That's the thing.
Did he
EDG
run
can just
by the
play
gun?
these Sort of like slower rounds, they can fish out and find some kills. That makes it a lot harder for T1, because T1, right, you've got the Nightfall, you've got the Yoru ult to head into the next round. Very like you come in, play a very weak side of the map, and then a very strong side. And just be perfectly happy going
They
for
know
a
where he
retake.
is, but
I think
they managed to pick
EDG's
up the
mission
gun
for
from
this
middle
next
anyway, so it
round
doesn't
is to play
matter.
a slow round where they can pick off some individual players.
Solid round from EDG.
Some of those
Smoggy
key
hit 2
abilities.
great shots. And then just, I like this as well. They've also kind of realized that over towards middle, they have been pushing. And also just in a 3 against, damn, that shot is. In a 3v4, they know they're going to go looking for info. So just 3-person hold middle.
What do I know? Goal, that was a round and a half, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Smoggy, absolute shots. Early timeout after getting
Not
eco.
liking what they saw there. Very early timeout for this, too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, maybe just even recentering a bit after this. You're looking at, you know, the last 3 purchased rounds. EDG going up 2-1.
Yeah.
And I feel like EDG, their two main looks when they've played this map both today and in the past, it's either sort of slow mid-work or pretty quick ramps dive into freezing the rounds, resetting, looking to maybe even pivot back through mid eventually. I think there's options for T1 to either get creeps into B main, like we saw from Izu in the last round,
Sure.
or maybe even take more active fights into an A main side. We saw G2 do that a lot versus EDG yesterday and just sort of blew open the rounds where EDG were trying to play A early on. Be something T1 tap into. Don't really have the purchase for it this time, but things they'll be thinking about for sure.
Okay, they can't get too much on this.
To build.
Could drop.
Nobody's ult is there. 3 away for Simon. Quite away off of Chi-Chi, but Kung Kung very close by. And hopefully some stability to come
saving
along with
for
this, right? To get some financial backing on the money. Get, build that buffer. You got to depend on. But now, T1, I guess we asked the question, can you do what was just done to you? Right back at him. Early investment of utility to facilitate this pressure towards B main.
T1 put the Viper's pit in mid as well, so not giving up on this round just yet.
That's wild.
Thanks for the smoke.
Yeah.
Thanks for the kill.
Take that.
Thanks for the orb.
EDGs keep managing to find these picks on the
and
B,
they
that's
win
gonna
for
be a
reaction
problem for
again.
T1. Especially, it seems like a lot of the setups from T1 are just to have those bait switch-ups on the B site, so can't be getting picked off like that or it falls to pieces.
I didn't even realize they invested the Viper's pit.
Okay, a lot of pressure over towards A as well. Prowler spots this out. There's in like no one here. So this is good. Might cause a rotator, at least keeps 2 people here.
Have a way out of here. I don't think he does right now, so he's a little stuck
A
on
nice
this.
chill round from EDG.
And now
Very,
he's under
very nice from them.
scrutiny. Cleared. EDG just stormed the site.
Yeah,
And they're
imagine
even
if they did
fancying
their
it more
anticos
towards
like
CT.
this,
You
it'd be
can see
strong.
it on the minimap there. And they're
It was
going to
awesome
control
from them.
it. EDG stamping their
It's 2 really
authority
good
into
rounds from
this round.
EDG, back to back.
There's nothing more really to achieve here.
EDG are on the hunt. I mean, look at them. They're not slowing down. Take
Solid.
another, why don't you?
This one's going to get interesting though, because Buzz has enough money for an op, one away for his ult, and there's also going to be a lot of ults here.
He realizes if there's a stack, it's got to be over to the A site. It's time to accelerate into B. EDG sees that opportunity immediately, and there's only the one guy here, and that's not going to slow him down at all.
Okay, Operator coming into play, seeing that in the hands of Izu here. Big investment, has ult as well, still has stacks with his. Couple coming through here now.
Dude, look at the money diff.
Map 4 as well and
2 clean rounds, one of them being an eco where they picked up 4 guns. Sorry, 3 guns. And now their money's like through the roof. And they're 1 away from a breach short.
Really had some breakout performances.
So T1 needs to start. T1 needs to start winning now. Buzz buys Izu op. And you got everyone here that can't buy next.
Unique.
Yeah, let alone the operator to boot.
It's nice from EDG though, like they're just playing so chill. They just take B main control at the beginning, and that's pretty much it. They force a little bit of pressure over towards, unlucky, force a little bit of pressure over towards A with the wall as well, try and get the Prowlers out. There's 2 Prowlers used.
Yeah, he looks good with this.
Spots them both.
He almost got caught on that.
Beto hits 2.
Boys, does that catch 1 or 2? I got both of them there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it did. So now they know Buzz is up here, however. He's ready to meet this. I think Chi-Chu's seen him. Oh, maybe not, or maybe it wasn't called out.
All comes down to stacks. Has a fade eye, 40 seconds.
Oh, and now with the dimensional drift coming in as well, T1 might be able to spot out all 3 players. They've snuck 2 players into backside as well. With only 30 seconds left, EDG are just losing on time.
Again, right? We've had a couple rounds like this where they've really slowed down, when they've been
nice. It's nice from Easy. Yeah, fast rotate, ready to go over towards B. Wants to try to get some info.
You're not coming through heaven. Go have fun elsewhere.
Oh, they just got no time for this again.
Fidgety with this operator, but he's in the right place again.
Guys, you actually have no time to pivot B.
Where are you going?
Whoa! What a shot!
He's sending him down to
hell. That was sick.
The second they step towards heaven is 2 more.
And again? Ooh. Okay. Damn, dude.
It's untouchable. The first
that was some sick shots. 2 in a row.
One by one. First with a little op angle, leaking into
mid. That was fast as well. Oh man, they're both fast.
Pretty nice. That's pretty nice. You know it's good when even the crowd's just like...
Yeah, it got some good reactions.
On both sides. EDG have 5 players ready to attack into A.
Still though, a couple of deaths, right? Couple of deaths means that it is just another round where they could get ecoed. That Omen Flash was incredible. That ult was incredible as well.
Takes Kangkong out of the sky. T1 hold.
Damn. Chat, Sylvan's Omen Flash hit 4, by the way, trying to get over towards site. Oh, man. It's solid. Really, really nice.
What a round from Buzz. Snapping around with the showstopper to take Kangkong out of the sky and then getting right
the Basel, yeah, the Basel
smoke.
was sick.
Look at the ults they've invested. EDG. Yeah, they can buy, but they don't have what they want. This was an all-in round.
Look at that. Oh, I just love the way T1 are playing right now.
Oh, Kangkong on the op as well. But a quiet performance here from him.
Dude, just smoking team flash his teammates at the end there.
Warm up a bit in the previous map. Here, a little more quiet.
Okay, 2 convincing rounds, so the money's just completely changed.
So often when you'll see a
We've got 2 people for EDG that can't buy next.
Ask to be tasked with that 1 versus 1, but one in his own hands.
And what a different look already, right? Absent in middle, leaving EDG to go for these wonders, go for these walks, hold the extremities.
It's a really passive offline from Izu over towards B, all the way in backside. Teleport ready for a quicker rotate into A. This is what I'm talking about. EDG love these slow rounds. They're posting up Kangkong for the smoke.
It's gonna be weird timing here because this, unless he refreshed his TP when I wasn't looking, I feel like this goes pretty soon.
This deep corner.
The Omen ult saw nothing in A main. Meteor has to be ready for it.
Oh, he is. He was locked in.
Great shot from Kangkong.
Trade out from Kangkong very quick.
Okay, so TP should be going. And then now he's
going to be forced into a very unfavorable
he's okay.
position, trying to find the timing.
Yeah, instead of doing the 2 back aside, they did one a little bit closer. Oh my god, he's hit Smoggy as well, down to 4.
He's down to 4. That's nothing to play with. And now he's getting surrounded though. He still wants to fight this out. Tucked in the corner. What are you up to, Kangkong? What's the plan? To get a trade for Chichu, maybe. But now a 1v2, how is this working out?
10 seconds!
10 seconds and stacks. He's playing it so...
Oh man, nicely done. Dude, what happened there? Did someone say get the spike or something and they just forgot about him back of sight? That was really weird.
Moment, that is where T1 are showing
it feels like a miscomm had to have come in here. Look at that.
Izu's up has been ridiculous. I've got no idea what's happening in Kangkong's mind there.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to like think in my head that maybe someone said that he TP'd out, but he was being watched the whole time, was he not?
EDG, you're gonna have to call a timeout.
Yeah.
I thought they had vision of sight.
And it looked good at the beginning, right? A lovely trade in for Kangkong there, kind of rolling out the red carpet. I felt they had a really good crunch in towards Izu, but super slippery from him.
Had a teammate on Rafter? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They knew he was locked in. That was really weird.
EDG have had a consistent problem in every map.
Might just be a high pressure situation.
It's because they're running the jet. They've never been able to clear backside B behind sign. We saw yesterday against G2. Yeah. They were abusing those angles. And here again, Izu puts himself in exactly the right position with the operator, right? You don't have the double satchel to go flying on in. Yeah, they tried to use the Teo nades to push him out, but he just walked on past those, still swung and was able
Radicals,
to take his
thank
shot.
you so much for the gifted. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Precise with your moments, with your scaling, with your spacing when you move forward. Running a comp like this onto the B execs.
Weird one. Weird buy.
Like
Nobody. I was gonna say we're not actually gonna get a Martian into this, are we?
Right, we're now seeing 3 consecutive for T1.
Everyone's pretty far away from ults, especially for EDG. They're in trouble ult-wise. Like this is the only ult we have for a while. Everyone's really far away.
We've seen them with some heavy hitting, half purchased, you know, messy buys. They do it again.
A bit of a change up from T1. Normally the smoke goes over towards middle. They're kind of doing. Who's the team that used to do this? This was the EG when they had chamber, right? They would do this smoke and they would have Ye holding middle. Very similar to that. Just instead of the chamber, you got the Yoru holding middle with the op.
But they're going for a contact play, which is quite bold. And Stack should be able to get good info on this. That's at minimum 1, maybe 2. Not sure what he's seen yet.
Teleport in.
That
Smoggy
Stack's got
with the hero for
util
EDG.
dumped.
Yeah, he's the one who
Heavy
stepped up
util
so
dumped
far.
on
He's
this.
gonna
There's
have
nice
to keep
util from
climbing at
EDG.
this point.
Keep an eye on the
Not
luck as
another
well. That's going to be
Izu
definitely something that we have to
closing
keep
in.
an eye on.
There's still
Izu
a quick
managed to
kill
jump
from
through
him,
the
but
smoke,
back
get a
down to
kill.
2v3. The site
They
not
have
quite
no
secure.
idea
Spike
about
back in hand,
Chi-Chi.
and Izu wants to cook here. Gets himself a different weapon. Spots
1,
out site.
2. Still no idea what the third is. Oh, these actually. Oh, it's a shame. Imagine the Omen Flash hit probably.
Adjust his eyesight, checks towards CT, finds Sylvan, and yeah, he's getting slippery with it too.
What a rough situation to be in. This is nice from EDG. It was a good B hit.
Put him under pressure.
Kratzy, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you.
Quick pace into the B site there. EDG. I mean, it's a great
Gazarilla as well. Thank you so much for the bits, mate.
Nades, the breach blast pushing players back into Smoggy's crosshair. And they were
Chi-Chu
sort of
TP'd, so he might have
fought.
fought.
He opened the round over on the A side of the map.
Yeah.
Smoggy
Yeah,
said, "Give it to
maybe.
me. No problem." 14 kills for
You
the
mean
Omen.
Smoggy?
Smoggy stepped up in a
As
big
in,
way
like,
here in
when
crunch time.
Smoggy was here, he TP'd and they thought it was him back at sight? Could have been that.
T1 also on the line here. Back and forth we go. Fragile for either side. Izu once again dedicating himself.
Where's the money,
early
chat?
on
Where's the money
towards
at?
B-side
1, 2,
more
3
of an
can't buy.
aggressive angle.
Everyone's good from EDG. Like,
Oh, and also
honestly,
playing
these
double
two
up
wouldn't be
in
able to
here.
buy. It would get a little bit weird. They'd be like at 3K.
Kong trying to work
So let's
that
say it's
pixel
2.
angle off the smoke.
It would be a weird low by our Guardians.
Ooh,
Oh no.
timing on this one.
Okay, they definitely
Does
change it
have
up.
an
Viper
escape
smoke goes
plan.
back over towards
Maybe he
middle.
doesn't want to escape. He's seen enough. Sticks around.
Saw
for
an
one,
extra
dips
one
out
as
of
well.
there.
Omen Flash is
Paranoia
good.
goes in. Sylvan now
It's 1.
fancies his go at it. Would they predict
DB
him
back
to be
aside,
they're
you
doing their
can-
due
you can hold that,
diligence, but
still
still,
good.
this is tricky. This is tough. That's great.
Yeah,
for
really nice.
Sylvan.
Dude,
And
they're
now
getting
slippery from
wrecked.
Izu. They don't know where he's
It's
got
weird
to.
because they're
They're
getting wrecked from this
choked out in
position, and you
B
got to
main.
imagine
moving back
that they
into
literally
the
have
Viper.
the best
Chi-Chi was
comp
looked
for
into
clearing
A
this
heaven.
position.
Massive.
And yet Meteor is in mid.
Like double Teo.
Not
My
again!
God, and the patience.
Yeah, the patience on this one is Kang again not clearing it.
EDG walking to their death.
30 seconds left.
All right, Chi-Chu, you got to be the hero of the. I'd say
Nobody died
round, but
early.
maybe
Yeah,
even
yeah,
the
but I'm
hour
still
at this
just, it's
point.
still like the same thing, right? They're
Spike's
still
gone, he knows it, 20
struggling with this
seconds.
pause. And they have the agents
Try
for
and do
it.
damage, sure, but this feels futile.
Yeah, no
10
time on this as
seconds,
well.
And T1 will be
The
grinning
T1 are
with
putting
this.
up
That's
a
gonna be 7
lot
for
of
them.
numbers here.
And what a lovely reposition.
Especially his
from
double
Meteor
duelist on
there.
attack is pretty
Stacks.
legit.
He just fancies a go, and that's why 7 rounds now for T1.
That's the second time EDG haven't cleared that exact same spot this half.
Back aside,
They're forced
yeah.
back
Dude,
into it
they
because
have
of
a
the
comp
beautiful
that is
hold,
the best
right?
at it.
T1 utilizing their teleports perfectly after getting the kills, calling in Sylvan.
Like,
to
they
go
should
to
have
that
conditioned them to
exact
feel
same
like they
position.
could never play
Backside
here
that
because of the
EDG
Teo
cannot
damage.
physically clear.
But the Teo, when I've watched them, the Teo damage has gone here and here.
T1.
Like, it's been like,
Yeah.
Forcing Guardians
been like
every round.
this and this.
And EDG looked like I've never seen
Instead
it
of like
really
this
look
and
this
here.
lost for
Weird.
overall answers. Izu again, this versatility.
Yeah,
Showing
Izu's
variety in
everywhere.
approach. We've seen
13
him
to
in
6 as
various
well.
looks towards that B site. We have seen him in middle, but not this committed.
He's very
Scared
committed, but he
away from
also
mid.
has a TP that
They're
goes
just
over
trying to run
towards
XX
A,
out the
and as soon
playbook
as
now.
they maybe spot one over towards
Maybe
A,
will be the look.
with this Prowler, he
Stacks.
might take
I think
this.
it's just going to catch the timing. Prowler only
Yeah,
guaranteed
extra
to see
TP
one.
goes over towards Heaven.
Chi-Chi's
Instead
been
of
playing
him
good
taking it,
consistently.
they reinforce it with
TV
Meteor. They
didn't
got
just
3
cycle
on
off the
site,
timing for Izu. He did
and
have
they
it back
have
towards
nothing
CT
to
on A.
enter, really.
See, maybe
Yeah,
that
this is a hard one for
consideration of rotation
EDG.
coming in, but he's still posted towards middle. The rest of EDG patient. They're waiting on this.
Yeah, nobody's going to go mid and then drone this out. That'll see the op teleport away. It's time for EDG to
That's
speed
nice,
up
but they
into
also
A.
think he might have
Gotta
TP'd
face
over
the
towards
music
here, so they
tape.
could be
The
scared
fight,
of
we've
sight.
been worried on some
Might
of
go
the
Heaven
timings
because of
here,
that.
But they still got plenty. 45 seconds, and they creep
Yeah.
closer. But this is all seen. It feels really hard here.
I'm
It's
getting nervous.
Buzz holding down towards Heaven. Kung going to take the first steps, put his life on the line for it.
See it,
Takes
Stacks.
the space, spots out. What? How did Stacks get that? I do not know. But now Buzz is in danger. EDG breaking down the
Oh,
door.
damn,
barreling
nicely
in.
done. It's a good
Simon
flash on
and
this as
nobody
well.
in unison,
I'm surprised he
doing
managed to
what
come
is
out
needed here.
this on top.
Paranoia for T1 to work with. Izu now blocked off of the angle.
Planted.
Switches over into the rifle. Here it comes.
Oh my god!
That's sick. Just didn't even move the crosshair, just held down mouse 1.
T1 and EDG
Dude, still though, chat, 7 on defense with double duelist is really good.
Second half, I can't tell you which way it goes, but we might be going the distance, or maybe we could have a new grand finalist.
I popped them all. Okay, chat, let me mute this so I don't get wrecked. Yeah, I think EDG have to win pistol, really. Does feel like it. Chronicle moment, like the one on, yeah, on Bind. Fast half, this fast op felt like a pivot. Yeah, it really was. It really, really was. When Buzz saved Izu enough money for the op. As soon as the op was here, it looked like EDG was struggling. And then their B hits were good, but then they just put Izu there. But I do think that, again, they probably should have made him feel like they couldn't play back a site. But I guess when you have a Yoru there, maybe you don't want to put your Teo damage there because it's just going to TP out, but I don't know. I feel like it's fine. Will it go map 5? I don't know. I feel like T1 are in too much of a good spot, to be honest. You got 7 with double duelist on defense. That's a lot. I will say EDG's comp is like really good for like holding aggro A. And normally when you run a jet, you have to have money for an op. So
potentially closing out
if EDG don't win this pistol, I really think it's done.
Uncharted territory for T1. They've had to come back in the second halves. These last couple of games, now that challenge rests on EDG's shoulders. And I can't help but be impressed and blown away with that first half out of Smoggy for EDG.
Yes.
This guy does not want to lose.
Without Smoggy, I don't think they'd be anywhere near close to 5 rounds.
No one on EDG is positive except for Smoggy. He's 16-8 right now. Having a phenomenal performance, almost willing EDG to advance. But this is where T1 challenge you more than ever.
Sure.
Right, rocking the double duelist.
Yeah.
Their unique style finally on
they really
form
did this.
in this series. We finally have a map where they're going to be rocking it.
For EDG.
I mean, it's
Time to lock in, boys. There's only so many ways you can put it, right?
true.
Trailing in this.
It's a good time to bring it up, I guess.
EDG, you are
Maybe gonna break that cast. And again, chat, those two have been
right
playing
now,
since 2020.
Not just in maps, but in
They've been playing
rounds,
since the
Buzz
beginning.
Off to a beginning. Takes straight up towards heaven, and look at B. There's only one player here. There's no one to defend this. The gates are open, but mid is a battlefield.
Bit of a mess right now. Buzz
It's a
staying
hard
into help.
retake.
They've left Izu up on Raptor. This is a great position for T1 to hold
The good
B heaven.
news is, for
Crucial
EDG, they
for
have a
EDG
flash and
though,
a smoke,
right? This
and
is the
Teo
one that
damage will come up
closes that
in like
scoreline,
25
gets them back
seconds.
in this game, at least maybe with a chance here, but T1
From the 25 seconds is way too long.
Buzz waiting, and he does get contact. Swing now in. It's Izu stacks back to back, leaving Chichu barely breathing, and Simon in a 1v3. Left, right.
Dude, I have no idea how how EDG are gonna do this.
The pistol in the second half.
They have to equal them, I think.
T1's pistols have been clean.
Yeah,
Their
T1's
post
pistols
plays
have been nice.
Excellent, consistently throughout today. The spots they
It's
find
5-3.
themselves in when they're under really no resistance on the site, right? Simon's trying to run on out of there. They know exactly how to navigate that. Even there, Izu swinging off this Hell player's contact. The two duelists for T1 working in tandem nicely.
Yeah, confidence for Izu here as well. Got to say it throughout this. Him coming out and having a good performance in his duelist role.
Okay, T1 are allowed
really
2
nice for
deaths.
him, right? That can only bode well going
Yeah,
forward.
Kang
He's
Kang,
one of the players
Chichu.
to opt for the Bulldog here.
Both going for
Kunga
sheriffs.
being challenged away from this early angle.
He's not going to back down.
Nice Kang Kang. It takes everyone's kit of utility basically to humble him off the corner. He still fancies it.
Same time, look at A Heaven right now. Meteor is all the way through.
Meteor? He's got to hear that. Oh, the timing.
Oh my god. It's gonna get
Powers
real
in
weird.
between them all.
But there's 3 4 players here. This may be a read, but it might be a misread, and the crowd might
Crowd
give away the game. But for now, he's poised, he's patient, and he strikes. He
Oh my
sees
God.
it all. He sees another, but Chichu's
He
here.
does
Do they
good
know
to join
about
his
Chichu?
team
They
here.
now do. Good trades, good positioning. Kankan trying to get over hearing time. Nobody fighting for his life as best he can. But still,
I mean, this would have to
Kankan,
be one of his maddest rounds to win this.
he could do with one of these. He's in the door. T1. Deal with him easily.
Very, very nice. And they
I
keep the
mean,
3 guns into this as well.
Meteor just found the perfect position.
Yeah, they
to
create
play.
so
That
much
was so
pressure over
nice.
towards B.
And the trigger
It's not like they
discipline as well.
over-rotated though. Like the gaps were just here with
The
3
fact
of
that he
them
snuck
on site.
through, and then the first rotate came over into A Heaven. There's no world in which EDG are going to be turning around. And that is a pressure
T1
point
look
that
great all
Meteor is gonna
day. No, they're looking
consistently be
good.
seeking.
I'm telling you, the more and more this
Very
tourney
limited-
goes on, the
very
better and
limited
better they look.
information with this EDG comp. It's just the Teja drone. So as soon as
Because
that
even
is
now,
down,
you would
the
probably say that
lurks
their
are
bind is
free game.
good, even though it's been flip-floppy, but it's 2 in a row that has looked good.
Still trying to show dominance towards B main here.
Okay,
Does
must
have a
win for
support
EDG.
from
It
Heaven
has
and
to start
Smoggy
now.
as well. Oh my God, there is
That's
a
a lot of
brawl
damage
towards A.
and
No more of
info.
that lurk-in business.
TP
None
to
of
back
that,
of the
thank you.
site.
You are
Okay,
getting
dude,
a
we
little
honestly don't
dicey
see
here,
that
but he's
enough
just
of
found a
people
bit
like
cover to
shooting
play
the
from, but they're
TP.
hunting him down actively. Support coming in from Heaven. It's getting scrappy. Good trades here. Smoggy going to keep it on level. Pegging, wait! T1!
Yeah,
They
this
win
is
out on the site.
this is it, man. You guys kind of have to save.
could be
You're
the
gonna hear
round
all
that
the damage
propels
being
T1
done, and
forward.
it must be tempting to go for it.
2v4, the EDG are going to be facing down, and I don't think they're playing it out.
They're
Yeah, they
calling
should
it.
be saving.
I
No
think
matter
they're
what, it's
calling it.
incredible for T1.
I mean, Simon's on 7 HP.
Intelligent Dummy with the
I can't believe
17.
it.
Thank you for the
This
primate.
is the gateway
Appreciate
round,
the
right?
7
This
months,
gets
man. Thank you,
T1
thank
up
you.
to 10.
Cast this, mate.
This is a
I tried my best at the half.
Technical bonus converted,
I
so
said.
money's good.
I said with double
Walking
duel,
away
a
with a
7 should
couple
be too
upgrades,
much.
probably.
What more do you want from me?
Looking at Buzz here. Does he get one? Yeah, he does. Okay, Vandal, yeah, look at him.
They are set for a good long while now.
Oh my God, EDG, they're on the ropes here.
Oh, they really are.
We'll see what they can piece together. EDG just needed any one of these first fights to go their way, but Smoggy was the only one that could get his.
Nice.
But that feels like the story of this map as well. Smoggy 17 to 11, putting up numbers. Where's everyone else?
Is Kang just buying
We've
into
been
it? Yeah,
seeing
they're
the
just buying.
praises of Chichu.
It's
Kankan,
all in, chat.
Everyone on this
They're
roster
all
has
in.
had their time in the sun. But it's going dark at
Nope.
the worst time
They're not
possible
all
for
in?
them. 10 to 5.
Yeah.
Make it
They
count.
can buy next.
Dig deep.
I thought they were all in.
2 members of EDG forced
backed out a little bit.
Kong has the Vandal in hand, and they've left him up on his own.
Big flash.
He has to show up.
Show up or show out. He's got to back away. Again, forced off the angle. put
Oh,
in a
into an
false
Omen
break,
flash. He's
but back
palmer
to
blind.
back.
Can't hear
Chased
anything.
down like an animal.
Yeah, dude,
T1
buzz. That was lovely from them. As soon as that Prowler hit, they were just on top of
now.
it and knew exactly where to Omen flash, and
T1
he
are
is
just
sending
unrelenting,
it.
hunting them down. EDG keep
Really, really
asking
nice from
someone
T1.
else to come to the fore. But now Meteor up in heaven. It's Smoggy every time, Pansy.
Someone help him. Sylvan instantly checks him though. Doesn't let him build into the round. Simon, nobody. It doesn't feel like they've got much building here. Sylvan putting on a show. And it's down to 1. And they want it done. 11 now for T1.
Really strong. EDG gave himself enough money to buy here, so they're in an okay
EDG
position
just getting
buy-wise.
scattered
Does
in
everything
these
else
rounds.
is wrecked.
And you look at it, it is hard to be the reigning champions returning to another global
Who has
event.
ults as well? I feel like
No one in Valorant really has succeeded.
just
apart from
Sylvan's
Fnatic
ult?
The once.
Yeah.
And especially coming through a turbulent offseason, some of the biggest patch changes we have seen in Valorant. EDG have still been at the top of their game, but today it has not been the case. It is do or die now for the reigning champs.
And it looks similar. It looks like a rinse and repeat. Kung. He wants it again. He's on 7 to 13. T1 have had his number.
it's looking exactly like the round
Still
before.
sticking
This time he
around.
knows he's going to
Still
flash
here now.
through.
Simon by his
Flash
side.
Prowler
That's
through.
5
Simon can
players.
dodge it.
He has to excel, and he's
Yeah,
dead.
dude.
Izu
I don't know what the
places
plan
down,
was here.
and
The plan didn't seem
T1
great here.
rinse,
They just
repeat,
did
and
the
succeed.
same
The
thing.
site is theirs
And it was
against
like, well,
Chichu. Nobody
if you looked at what
Smoggy.
happened, I feel
They're
like
a
you guys
mile
are dead
away,
anyway.
And 12 rounds is calling.
T1 smell blood in the water. Izu still holding the line, and they are unstoppable.
They're done.
Oh, unrelenting. Smoggy trying. Try as you might, Smoggy. No one can say you haven't put in numbers, put in work. But this isn't a one-man show anymore. It's a team game. And T1 has 5 here. Looking on the money. Smoggy has to bow out of the round. The rifle, the best thing he can walk away with.
T1 are just the masters of their own style.
8th in the power
The
ranking.
only team
Yeah, but
consistently
honestly,
playing
if
the
I went
double
back,
duelist.
I would only
We haven't
put
seen a team as
Trace
committed to
below
this since
them.
the likes of
Like, if you actually
Paper
looked at what was going on in
T1
Pacific,
took down
like, there's
Paper
no
X
way
to get here.
anyone would
They
thought they would
finally
improve
ran
this
through
fast.
DRX to
Like, all you can go
to
off
take
of is,
down
like,
the number
what
1 seed
you
of
see.
Pacific. They lost to EDG earlier in this tournament, but every single series it's been a revenge match, and every single series they've come out better.
EDG in the final hour, the final moment potentially.
The EDG should scrap the solo jet. Nah, that
I
feels
can
fine.
see it.
It just has to
Maybe
have
the
money to
players
make it
caught
work.
a glimpse, but
Like,
even
you have
the
to have an
fans
op for it.
now rallying behind the teams. They can feel how close this is here to something of a surprise.
Time to accept the
EDG,
6-man
as said,
roster.
reigning
Chat,
champs.
you think you're getting me, but you're
fantastic
just
team.
not getting me.
Not in form
Like,
today.
they didn't
And
look this good
T1
coming into the tournament. Even at the
underestimated,
beginning of this
absolutely.
tournament, they
They've
thought
proven us
the
wrong.
bind was their best
Round
map. They
by
were picking it
round,
against people that were
game
good
by
at bind.
game.
6-person
now
roster,
they
they
stand on
only
the
looked good
verge
when they got rid of Carpe.
Of the absolutely
Like, I get what you're going for, but
locking
you're just
in a
wrong,
grand
chat. You're
final.
just wrong.
Stacks and Buzz to go 10 global
Like, they got
events
good
without being
when
on
they
the
put
stage
Sylvan
on the
back in.
last day
I'll give you
of
the
the event.
6-person roster. The pressure of Carpe being there made
Just
Sylvan play
barely
better.
off.
Then they
For
got
a
good
kid
when
like
they
Izu
understood
coming
that,
into
like,
this
double
team
duelist is when they
and just
excel.
shocking
You look at all of their
everyone
maps, they
through
win
the
all the ones when they're
duration
double
of this event.
duelist. When they don't do double duelist, they
Star
lose.
performance.
It just took them a
T1
while
team
to
has just been
realize.
ramping and building and building and building.
But anyone that put them, like, in top 4 coming into this tourney,
Look at
it
what
was
we're
just
seeing
of
on the
pure
minimap.
potential instead of
At a
what you've seen.
glance.
Is this the way we go out?
Is this how it ends?
Are they playing amazing now? Yeah.
Face the
Can they win this
music.
whole thing? Yeah.
We go
Dude, they're
down
playing sick.
together, T1
I just say it as it
rallying
is. I don't have any
themselves here,
favoritism.
and EDG
I
up
just,
for the fight.
all I can go off is what I've seen.
Show that fire. Show that determination.
And 6-man rosters
And
don't
they're
work
up
still.
for it. Pushing.
Because they haven't played the 6-person in it.
The Buzz answers back. You want a brawl? We'll give you a brawl.
Dude, we go into a 1v2 though. They just ran at them with 4. They 4-person B push.
Remaining factor. Chichu.
Thinks T1 can beat G2, yeah. I think they're in a good spot.
The
only problem is the double map feel, but they're still going to get 3 good maps.
T1 territory. And there's 2 of the best he's
And their
gotta
bind's
take
looking
down
good, so
to
maybe
keep
even now
his team in
4
it.
good maps.
As the spike ticks
Who's casting the grand
G2 steps
finals? It'll probably be
closer to the site.
Sideshow and Bren,
T1
right?
will feel it in their bones.
It could be
Positioned perfectly.
Achilles.
Pressure not on them this time. Second by second, closing
We haven't had an
on
Achilles
the thing that they've dreamed
paper
of
fin
since the
final
very
yet.
start here. Something on their
Really,
wildest
really nice from
dreams
T1.
coming
Yeah, their
true.
split is strong.
T1 are going to the final.
Really nice from them. Really, really nice. Did they play this great?